Okay, good evening, everyone. I hope you guys can hear me. Give me a quick thumbs up if you can hear my audio coming through, please. Thank you. Sad to see the wall being put up on top. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is very sad. I was watching that, and I have some video of that. And I'm very sad that they did that. Okay, good. Thank you, guys. You can hear me good. And I'm going to start out with hello and welcome everyone to day 56 of the Icelandic volcano eruption, even though we're already starting on day 57. Oh man, I work for a living, so YouTube is a hobby. It doesn't pay very much, so the mere pennies that they pay is not enough to sustain me. So I must work for a living, and unfortunately, today was not a very good day. Let's just say I'm not very pleased with the past performance of our subcontractors. And it is what it is. So, needless to say, because it's a very long drive to get there, basically 3 hours there, 3 hours back. So, I made my 3 hours back, but my back is paying the price for it. I did take some medications, so if I start sounding a little slurry or sluggish, fear not. My floor is not very far away from my chair, and I usually land fairly easily. Maria, you don't need to be sorry because I'm the one who was really late. I just started just now. So welcome to everyone who has joined in, and thank you for your patience and understanding. And just going to go through the list here real quick and say hi to Susan Hay or Sue Hayes, Nigel, Lava Bomb is here, Jewel 11 is here, Arizona Snowman, thank you for popping back in. Maria is here, Johan, glad you could make it. Kim Lambert, thank you, Kim. And I was trying to read your emails, but I was so busy, I didn't have time to even look at those things. EC is here, welcome. Let's see, Solar Wizzo, welcome. Vernon Clark, welcome. Let's see, did I miss anyone else here? I see that NightBot in there. Don't bug the NightBot. Okay, Tom is here. Kim Lambert. Are you smoking? Oh, okay, never mind. Tony Miller on Maui is here, so that's good to see you guys. All right, so yes, I got all messed up here with the very, very long day, and hence the very, very late start to my stream. At first I thought, okay, maybe I'm going to be half hour late or something. It's not a big deal. But when you're starting 2.5 hours late, I find that a little bit poor in my own view. But anyway, guys, I'm glad you're all here, or the ones that did make it. I know some of you had to go to bed already, and I did see that in the other channel in the chat, so no worries. Gonna be not on call and not working tomorrow, so tomorrow is gonna be the what is it? Well, Saturday. So we're going to start at 12 o'clock noon my time, or 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's Friday, so time to kick back. Yeah, It is time to kick back. Boy, I feel like somebody's already kicked my back. I do have a lower back problem. So, anyway, and Maria, well, yes, don't worry. It's totally fine. We'll always wait for you. Okay, thank you. But I was going to say, Maria, I tried to go in on the YouTube app, and yes, they've changed things in there. And it is the weirdest thing on my cell phone, because usually I'm on my computer or laptop. But I checked into my own stream during the day here, and I thought, what the heck is going on? Why is this so weird? And now I see the issue and the problem. And there goes that darn phone again, making more noises. It's complaining at me. But anyway, enough of all that stuff. We got a volcano. And somebody was building like a berm or a dam or whatever you want to call it. A pile of dirt. And if I can, I will line that up for you guys. I did take a little bit of a, well, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to leave you guys on that one. That was yesterday's map. We'll revisit that later, but I didn't want to put that there. I just ended up clicking on it by accident. Yes, Tom, the bull. you notice that too, eh? They look very, very tiny. Let's see if I can load this up. And I was actually not surprised that everybody was trying to tell me about it, but this is... oh, I need to load it up properly here. We'll push it live and let you see. And for those who missed that, if you didn't see it already, this is... I'm trying to get it going. My computer is really slow. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to be doing some computer shopping. Come on, why is it not going live? There it goes. Okay. So notice down in the bottom left-hand side, and you see there's the little digger down there doing his thing, and the bulldozer. And I don't know how big those are, but I don't know if they're really huge machines. But you know, well, we'll be zooming into it a little bit here right away. But this was from very early in my day, which was actually at 5:30 this morning my time, which was already 1400 or something, something like that. No, I can't remember what time it was. No, it was fairly early for me anyway, but did capture that video, and the guys are going to zoom in right away, and you'll get a better close-up view. So I'll just let it play there. Okay, there you can see the valley where it would be heading down, and what we're supposed to see is the beautiful lava falls, but instead you see the berm that these guys built, and you see the size of the bulldozer, and you see there's actually a guy on the bulldozer. So these are not overly big machines that they're using there, but I'm gonna guess that that is about 4 meters high or something, maybe 3 or 4 meters high. I'm going to kind of be a devil's advocate here and say I don't think that berm is going to last. You take a look at the volume of lava that is sitting behind it, and you see the amount that's coming out of there, 13 cubic meters per second. If we get a clear push or path with a nice fresh lava stream, it's just going to push that thing right down the hill. Whizzle, no, it's not going to last. I've been around long enough and I've seen dams before, and that is not going to last. It may stop some of it for a little while, but lava does not behave like water. That's true. Lava doesn't. But gravity does. And once that higher, drier, gray material starts getting pushed forward, it's going to turn around, and that stuff is 3 or 4 or 5 times the height of what that little berm is. Lego diggers, hey, RLC, glad to have you show up. Yep, playing with diggers, man, playing with diggers. Anyway, going to put it back on the volcano here and see if I can push that live. Mother Nature will do what Mother Nature does. You betcha, Gary. I think that's going to do just well. Rob, playing with crayons and going to my Lego digger. It's actually a Tonka truck, a Tonka dozer and a Tonka backhoe. And I'm sure you've seen those before. So used to have one as a kid too, which was really cool. Okay, so the lava will cool and build the actual barrier. Depends on your flow. If it does cool enough, but see, you're still going to be having to deal with gravity, okay? And if the lava gets or stays fluidic underneath, and that's the thing, it's that valley. Yes, it's cooling on top. Sorry. Yes, it's cooling on top, but it will be very, very hot underneath, and it will, the molten lava will find a way through it. It's just the way it is. You have to see the berm guy who protected his property with the berm on Hawaii. Okay, I didn't see that, but that's also not a 20-meter high wall of lava. Remember the Westman Island? Yeah. There's all kinds of possibilities, but what I'm going to say is this will slow it down a bit. And I think what they're hoping for is just challenging myself to stay up for the stream. Feel better, Doc. Thanks, or night, guys. Okay. All right, Rob. You get some sleep, and hope you're doing well, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, completely different situation with lots of other ways to go. Okay. Here's the... hang on, the screen keeps moving on me. Okay, where was I? Here it's way narrow with mountains on both sides. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, and the pressure is going to build up. I thought they would be digging a ditch in some other way for the lava to flow through rather than building a wall that's at least 4 meters, especially when the lava field is approximately 16 meters in height. And yes, that's kind of my point. The lava field is 16 meters in height. Okay, so, 4 times the size. And in some areas, some of those big rocks we seen coming down when they were going down into Meridalia, those things were the size of a 3-story apartment block. So it's pretty cool. Good evening, Freeman. Glad you could make it. Thanks for coming. I did start very late tonight, so did the chat stop? I don't think so. People are chatting. I bet a 30-pack of beer that this buys them 4 months of Eruption at this rate. 4 months, eh? Well, I don't know how long it will last, but it's going to be interesting to see. That material was the local material there, and that was, I don't know, probably formerly volcanic material as well, right? So I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm thinking it will probably push through it. Why is this thing not erupting? Okay, and I don't know if we're going to have 1 month. We'll be able to steer the lava. Okay, well, I'm hoping to see what happens. I'm hoping that, the lava fall would be really, really cool. So Kim Lambert wants beer. Okay. 7.5 minutes between the eruptions. Okay, thanks, Nigel. Yeah, that's a little longer than before. So we'll have to see what goes. I was hoping that we have lava falls soon. I want them. But let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go through a couple things here. In my email, I've got so many things. So many things. Okay, let's see. Where? Oh, I really wanted to show this one. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out where to hide this desktop. I'm working on getting a picture of you guys, okay? So we'll see if it's actually kind of interesting. And this is one that Kim Lambert sent, so give me a few seconds and we're gonna go load that up. Okay, image. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there. Okay. Just about there, guys. So we'll get it up on the screen here. So, okay, here, very cool. Yeah, I do remember, Maria, you were saying, or well, people were talking about redirecting the flow in Meridalia. Maybe as an experiment instead. Well, I mean, it is fine for them to be doing that. You know, they want to experiment on it and see. So anything is possible. Oh, Freeman's still waiting for that footage. Freeman, I'll see what I can do for you. I'm gonna hunt some down. That would actually be kind of interesting to see. So hopefully we can find some of that 2010 footage. I know I don't have any because back then I wasn't doing the streaming or watching anything, and I just watched it, and I remember watching it. So some of it was cool, but there wasn't continuous coverage, I don't think, or at least not the ones I looked at. You sent details about the lines to her map there. Okay, details. Yeah, I seen those somewhere. Where? Growth lines by Esther Reeves. Okay, so she gets the credit for the growth lines. Okay, rag outline. Dark blue is April 28th. Pale purple is May 5th. Top dark blue is May 12th. That's way up in the top. And then we've got flow lines, similar. Dark pink is lava field. And then we got lava field April 28th, and the pale pink is May 5th, and the white May 12th. Okay, so natural progression as we go through time there. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Kim. Glad you shared that along. Very cool. So, yeah, it's turned into a monster. Literally. Oh, that's the name of it. Okay, Freeman, I'm gonna see if I can find that. Actually, I'll paste that in here. Okay, there's some pretty good footages in here. Okay, there's the Martin Wrights Is that that's one of them that's right on top. The first one is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at some of that and see if we can find yours there and maybe incorporate it in here just as a comparison. Just a little quick footnote. Kim Lambert, yep. Okay, that was very cool. She does updates every week. Okay, that's great, Kim. Thank you. And I'll try to make sure I get that into the credits as well. We'll push that back live here so we can see what's going on. I really haven't had a chance to even sit down and look at what's really happening here tonight. So our split view doesn't look too happy. Everything looks quiet. I want more action. I need more lava. Oh, okay, so that is the first one that comes up, Freeman. And that's yours that you put up? I'm just curious. The snow quietened everything down. Oh boy. Hi, Mary. Welcome to the very late stream. Lane Lair, welcome as well. So, okay. So Freeman, can I play that on the channel here? Oh, like a German did. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to see, maybe get a hold of these guys, and that is some pretty awesome erupting going on there. But then again, that volume was somewhere around 15 cubic meters per second. So it had slightly more lava coming out, which was really, really cool. Hey, Brown Warrior, good evening. Welcome to my late stream, since I was 2.5 hours late getting started. Did I hear they're building a wall? Yes, Judy Jones, they are building a wall, and I will... I don't know who paid... Freeman, who paid for the wall? Just curious. Was that a government sanctioned thing, or was it the farmers, or who did it? I'm just curious. That berm isn't going to hold, no chance. Brown Warrior, that's what I said. There are doubters among us, though. The poor farmer, maybe, I don't know. Just got in the house myself. Okay, Lane. There we go. We got a little bit of an eruption going on there now. We can see some lava. That looks better. In 1973, the Icelanders saved the vital harbor by cooling the lava using seawater. Yes, they did. Wizzo. Definitely. Building a wall, a beautiful wall. The volcano is going to pay. Yeah, John, I don't know. We'll gonna see who's gonna pay. Actually, it's kind of hilarious. Yeah, if they cool it down, they can use that material. It'll basically become the dam, if you will. And it should build up, though. Hello, Scott Hartman. Welcome. Let's see, did I miss anybody on there? I think I got that John guy. Trenum. And I got Brown Warrior. Got Lane. Judy Jones, if I didn't say hi to you, good evening. And I think I got most of you guys that snuck in. If I missed any of you, by all means, speak up. Welcome. And as I mentioned earlier, because I started so late, I did have to take some medication here. So if I start sounding a little groggy or loopy or falling asleep at the wheel, that's why. Anyway, okay, somebody's got their birthday tonight. Well, happy birthday from all of us, all around the world. Jeffrey Anderson, hello Doc and AZ Snowman and everybody else. Okay, real good. Okay, since this thing isn't erupting, I am going to play that other video again, though. Where to go? And we'll push it live, and just so you can see how they're building that berm, or how they did it and where they did it, and that gives you a pretty good idea, anyway. But I did record this early this morning, and I was glad I did when I seen that. So anyway, there's the video, and I'll let it play. They do zoom in on the shot, so I won't have to play with my crayons to point to them. You'll be able to see them. We lava you. You have a lavely birthday. A lavely birthday. That's pretty cool. Yeah, boy, my back sure is feeling it. Anyway, that thing should just about be zooming in for you, and they cut back a little bit too far. Okay, so no issues showing it. Okay. Then yeah, I may load that up, and I'd actually like to see it first before I play it on here, right? So kind of give myself a little bit of a chance to deal with it. So what I will do is I will save that, bookmark it, and we'll have a look at it tomorrow. So we'll have a lot more time to set up tomorrow, so it should be great. And thanks, Freeman. I'll definitely get into that. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. So you see the little guys walking around, and you see the height of the berm, and if that's an average guy, he's almost 2 meters tall, or 1.8 or whatever, something like that. So yeah, in the deep part there, it may be 4 meters, maybe even a little bit higher, 5 meters in some spots. But I don't know if that volume of lava, and depends on how much is moving all at once. I don't think it's going to hold it back. It may for a little while, but I don't know if it's gonna push it out of the way really quickly. They're hoping it's going to cool off, but everything that's sitting there is hot and fresh. So, yeah, there it's not 16 meters, but if you go back and you see the grayish areas, you know, that those areas are already starting to pile up. When you go look on the western, or sorry, the right towards the right side, right? So, um, yeah, they look like ants. You got it, Susan. Actually, even smaller than ants when you're looking at this picture. Um, so it is. It is. But yeah, um, if they really wanted to, what they could do is a combination of things. They could turn around and throw water on it and stuff like that. Yeah, the wall is not 16 meters. No, no. Um, the the 16 meters would have to be 16 meters high and at least 16 meters deep, to have a little bit more of an effect. But what's sitting there, I don't believe is going to hold it back for very long. It will for a little while, till we get our gray material pushing all the way up. Um, but it may, in fact, be enough to keep the stream going into Meridalia, um, to keep it directed that way. But at some point in time, that's going to jam up again, right? And this will happen. So it's interesting, but okay, what was I going to do here? Turn that one off, turn this one off, turn this one on. No, that's not the one I want. All right, where'd I put the other one? Oh, I'm tired, so I lost things. Lots of clicking going on. Okay, let me get you guys back to the volcano. There. Come on. Yeah, actually, Jeffrey, tomorrow I'm going to be running from 12 noon till about 4 p.m. So if you got time tomorrow and you want to pop in, we'll, that's still a little bit later, but it's going to be a little better, and we can probably have a little bit more light in there. So, okay, don't let your back get into severe pain. Treat pain early to keep under control. Do not exceed. Doc Black. Oh, come on, you're talking to Dr. Fox. uh, yeah, yeah, there's all kinds of treatments and things, and no, what happened was back in, I think it was '83. I was in a very bad car crash, and my spine. When your spine, when you're looking at it from the back, it should be a straight line, and mine's kind of an S curve, because a little a Ford Econoline van tried to make a drive through out of the Chevette that I was in. So and it was a pretty bad accident. Anyway, I'm here though, so it couldn't have been that bad. 11 to 3 my time. Where are you, Jeffrey? That will. What? You're in the States somewhere? No, hang on. 11. That would be. Yeah, you'd be in like the West Coast. Uh, okay, I'm reading back on some of your stuff, Freeman, that you're talking about here, and the that 1783 eruption. Um, I watched several of the videos on that, and that was incredible with the amount of material that it threw out. Um, and that's actually very, very surprising. But I guess it was rough and ready and doing its thing, so it was pretty cool to read all that information. But the biggest one that they ever had or recorded worldwide is actually in northern Russia, and apparently this thing was flowing for like 30,000 years or some silly thing like that. Covered a big area, um, and buried a lot of stuff. And of course, the thing is, you look at the lava now. You go dig down, and you realize that all of a sudden, you're on top of a lava field that is 300 or 400 meters thick. Because it was running for so many millions of years, and it's in layers. So it was kind of neat to see some of that information. Cool stuff as far as I'm concerned. Good man, Dr. Fox. I know back pain too. Yeah, well, it stopped me from getting into the one that I was going to get into, and that was to become a police officer. And after all the rehab and everything with the back, and getting my bones all straightened out and all the glass picked out of me and my face and stuff, it couldn't pass the physical anymore. So it was kind of a bummer that way. Um, anyway, that's a change of career real quick. So, yeah, smash that like a whack-a-mole. Oh, good one, kid. Thank you. Yeah, if you haven't hit the button yet, by all means, do give it a smack there, and get the likes up. Let's see if we can get it up to 50 anyway. Right now it's 47, so a few more is always nice. Anyway, for those who are here, and if I didn't mention it, if I'm sounding a little loopy or something, I've taken some pretty heavy duty meds. And like I said, the floor is not very far away from if I fall out of the chair, so we're all good. Although it is hardwood, or fake hardwood, or whatever they call it, I don't know. Why do they have to make fake hardwood? Why can't they make real hardwood floors? And they say it's cheaper. Lava the like button. That's right, lava the like button. I like it. 4:10 a.m. here in Sweden. Okay, getting tired, but I have been longing for this chat all day. Well, I'm glad you have, Maria, and thank you for joining us. So, how come the grumpy face, Johan? Let's see. 50? Hey, we got 50. Okay, that's all cool. He's blowing smoke rings. Yes. Sort of. That's pretty cool. the Krakatoa. Yep, 1883 was devastating. Wasn't it after that that they had that long winter or something? The next year was not very good. Oh yeah, I'm going to be safe, Johan. I'm not going anywhere. Um, like I say, right here is fine. uh, yeah, talking about the big ones reminds us why we call this a small eruption. And yes, this is this is a baby. Even the one in 2010 was honestly not that massive. Okay, when we look at some of the other volcanoes, they are much bigger in stature, and it's not 10 or 15 cubic meters per second. It's 100 or 150 cubic meters per second. Don't get in the way. Where is Daryl? Yeah, Daryl may have missed it because he was like gone. I didn't start early enough or something. Uh, I like to call it a friendly volcano. And actually, you know what? For the most part, it has been very friendly. The sides haven't totally collapsed in on it, and it didn't go boom or anything. Although that would be a really nice show, but it hasn't done that yet, so fairly cool. Anyway, I'm poking around my emails, and okay, I see. Are these pictures he sent me? Download the pictures, yeah. Okay, but it didn't ask me where to download them to. Oh my god. Now I gotta do it again. Oh, that's okay. Alright. May I change my guess? Hey, whoa. Hide. Team 23, don't do that. Okay. You do it again, we'll show you where the door is. So, yeah, please, no spamming. I don't mind you guys putting, a few emojis in there, like 3 or 4 or 5 even. But let's not go stupid, right? So, that's just messes up the chat. I mean, we are having a conversation here, so. Anyway. Have a great night. Yeah. Okay, you too, Lane. Get some sleep. No, you're right, Snowman. Can't fix stupid. I've got to go cook dinner and barbecue salmon for dear wife of 40 years who has stuck by me in pain and pleasure. I wanted to say hello to all. Take care, all. And all of us will say thank you, Doc Black. And you go right ahead and cook that dinner and barbecue that salmon. And then before you hand it to your wife, though, email me a little bit of that. I ain't got nobody to cook for me. Anyway, enjoy your supper and all the best. And thanks for coming. Hopefully we'll see you at tomorrow's stream. And that should work out a little bit better. And I know tonight was just a very, very poor late start. So anyway. It is what it is. Okay. Tony had salmon supper, and good evening, Tony. Also, Barry popped in. Good evening, Barry. And let's see, did I miss anyone else? The kid is here. Okay, I had mac and cheese. Okay, Kim. No worries. We'll let you have mac and cheese. It's, I guess, edible, sort of. It's not made by McDonald's anyway, so it's not plastic. I mean, Big Macs or something. Good night to Edmonton. Yes, thank you, Tony, and good night to you as well. Locked out. I wish I could swim in lava. Oh, well, if you had a superpower, you could. Baked mac and cheese, I hope. Oh, baked. Cool. Not good for me, but yummy. Okay. I guess so. My Italian mom used to say that's all the time. It was, it is, and your question is also your answer. Okay. Chicken breasts stuffed with ham and Swiss. That's chicken cordon bleu. That's what they call that. Berry. It's pretty cool. All right, I missed what Snowman retracted. Cook in a sub? Oh, cook with a sub. Ah, okay. That's right, Jeffrey. You can keep that cheeseburger sitting there, whether it's in the fridge or in the cupboard, and leave it there, and 5 years later you can unwrap it and it looks just the same as when you bought it. So it's pretty cool. Makes you wonder what they actually make that stuff out of. I heard if you microwave their soft ice cream cones, the ice cream turns into plastic. So I've never tried it, but anything is possible. You can swim in lava, but only for a second. Yeah, it won't last long, but you could do that. Not recommended though, and DrFox2000's channel does not recommend swimming in lava or magma or any other place that has that kind of heat. Anyway, that should be good for a disclaimer anyway. Don't want to get in trouble, you know. So anyway, I was just gonna look at this other view here, and this is the cam that they had pointed at the lava dam, and you know we see a little bit of heat there, but we don't see as much as we did yesterday. So I'm thinking our flow rate may be down a bit, but what I was kind of thinking that was somewhere in here, like you see that, you know, if this stuff here starts to push this way, what's it going to do? It's going to act like a bulldozer with a big blade in front, and it's going to start building it all up here, right? And once it gets to that tiny little thing there. It's just gonna have a mound and push it over. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'll clear my scribbles and I'll stop yakking like that. But oh, come on, what's going on? Whiteboard. Oh, my computer's being sluggish again. Well, I hope it comes back. Oh, there, it's doing things. All right, now I can clear that. Okay. Anyway, I think she's about to erupt, so I'm going to put it on the 4 screens, and we can watch that. But you see that up on the top, top right on the, I guess, what was our cam 2 or something. Anyway, the top right cam, that hole isn't there anymore, so it must have filled up a whole bunch, and now it's Bob is basically getting buried. You can see the remnants of Bob here, and not much left. Anyway, it looks pretty cool though. I don't know, with its activity though today, it looks interesting. If this was a reaction stream, I would request. Okay, there are no copyright holders. Okay, well, you know, let me do something, Freeman. Let me do something. You're trying to motivate me, but you didn't have to send any money, you know. All right, let's see what I can do here. Move to a new window. Go into the video. And okay, we'll get it back to there. I'm gonna resize this and see if we can line it up for you guys. Yeah, actually it looks like a pretty cool video. So what was I doing here? All right, go back to my split screen and go this way. Whoa, whoa. What did it do? Oh, there, it's splitting. All right. I want to leave that there, and I want to do this here. All right, so if we add that, we need to capture his window. Okay guys, I'm gonna play it anyway, so yeah, here we go. I'll push it live and then start it for you, and it starts out. Now I haven't seen this before. So there it is. I knew it was here somewhere, and we'll shoot the rest of it. So there you go guys. That is man, they did a good job filming this. That is pretty spectacular. And look at the size of those chunks flying out of there. That is incredible. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that thing. Yeah, little baby Ragnarok is tiny compared to that kind of thing. So, but yeah, guys, that's just unreal, the amount. And Emirates.com gets the credit, Emirates' YouTube channel, for this. This is very, very awesome. So if you guys want to go over there and have a look at a few more, I will see if I can, after the get done showing the video here, I'll post the link in the description, and I'll see if I can get that in there right away and make sure we give credit to him, because I don't want to impose on anything, but man, that and you see that ash cloud, that's just loaded with pyroclastic material. So that is just unreal. So hey Mike, welcome. And it is that was pretty awesome, if you ask me. So yeah, you're welcome, guys. You see the ash that could be going to Europe. Yeah. And yeah, the video, that's what the video is called, what Johan just put up there, or Yona. So Yona, sorry, I keep saying Johan. Yona. I wish I could say your name properly. I'm sorry. I probably botched it all the who knows what. But anyway, and there's no way I'm going to be able to say that name, but of the volcano. But I am going to, while I'm doing this, I'm going to edit that in right now. This way I don't forget to do it. And hopefully he won't be an upset German. And I will put the link of the video in the description as well, so anybody who wants to go see it, you can find it there, and it is there now, so I'm saving it. And there, so it is in the description of the video, so right below the you'll be able to see it, and you can go there later and have a peek. And he's got more than just one video, I think. So anyway, we'll show that one again tomorrow. And I think I want to well, I'll have it in the description, so I don't need to bookmark it. So okay, we'll leave that off and go back to our regular volcano. So very, very, yeah, Ragnarok needs to wake up. He's taking too long a breaks. What is Icelandic for peanut butter? Oh my god, I have no idea. Vesmaniland. Okay. Press manual end. Yeah, it did stop all the flights in Europe, and I remember that all too well. A jet engine can't handle all that. They don't burn very well. Even a propeller plane, well, any of the aircraft going through that pyroclastic material, that stuff just clings and sticks to everything, and gets into your into the jet engine, and it literally bakes inside the firebox or your burner area, and it makes it smaller, changes the jet's capacity, and it is what it is. It's pretty nasty. Lucky most of the fishing fleet was in port, so everyone got evacuated in one night. Oh, that's actually super. And hi, Mike. I think I said hi to you already. Okay, glad you got to take a picture there, Wizzo. That's good stuff. Okay. Yona, are you going to bed or you're waving? I am in the top. Okay. All right. Thumbs up and everything. All right. Thank you very much. And I don't know if you're leaving or not, but if you are, it's all right. Have a good night. Howdy, howdy. Let's get rowdy. Smoking Joking is here. How much of the town got buried in ash by now as it repopulated? Oh, okay. Much of the town got buried in ash, but now it has. Okay, so did they clear the ash out, Freeman, or did they just kind of pack it down and build over it? I'm curious. Like I know in 73. Okay. But yeah, it's always curious if they try to work their way around it. By building over top of the material, or if they actually go move it out. I know in a lot of places they actually try to dig it back out and leaves the edges and stuff, and they can see what it looked like, and green grass on top after a few years, and all looks pretty again, right? They put a berm up to try to stop it. Okay, D2M 2020. It's heading towards the sea. Yeah, I was actually going to bring up that image for you guys. I had somewhere here, and I can't remember where I put it here, but I will see if I can get it back up on the screen to show you guys. My computer is being a little sluggish right now. I wonder what the hell. I got too many things open. Gotta close some windows. Too many things open. We'll give it more horsepower that way. Okay, there we go. We'll split that, and then peanut butter is net netus mur netus mur smear. Okay, old Doc has a window a window lock. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, this is the one that I wanted. Okay, I knew I had it here. Okay, so for those wondering about the possibilities of where that lava could get to the ocean, so this is what we were looking at yesterday, and on the map, of course, you know what happened with the valley, and I'll see if my crayons are going to work on here. So the dam got built here where my red line is. Okay, so they built that little dam there. So by doing that, it's not going to come over the edge here. This is too high. So it's going to end up forcing the flow back down into Meridalia up in the northeast. So once that then fills up, it's going to turn around and come out and exit here at this this point, and then it will take another flow starting to the south again. So this is where it's going to weave its way through, and that could take forever. If this dam does not hold, okay, if that dam gets pushed over, then we may have a nice fall in here, right, down in that area, and probably 2 months worth of fill in here before, and they'll probably try to block it down here again, and that would make sense if they really went here and did a big job to try to save it. If they did that, that would probably, they could probably buy themselves 2 or 3 months. But Iceland walls is sabotaged. Oh, I know it's going to sabotage your guess, everybody's guess, and this is where we got to rethink this thing now. But I think we're still going to see. We'll clear that off. We're still going to see some action. You know, I'm still wondering what's going to happen on that side, because if that flows out, this whole area is pretty flat, right? So that could take some time too. So they'd have to build like a dam along here to keep it out. That would be a little bit more hectic, I think. But you never know. You never know. Yes, you're right. There's also building down at the bottom of the lower part of. So the bottom end. Yeah, and this is where I thought they were originally going to do it. Okay, to try to let it build up and give the farmer some time or whatever. But the fact that they put the blockade across up here, it's just going to slow it down a bunch, right? Yep, and it will depend on where the lava tubes develop. That's a very, very good point, and that's what we worry about, because sure, right now that lava is flowing down into Meridalia, but you know, you get a little bit of blockage, you get one of those 3-story sized chunks turn sideways in the lava stream and blocks it, and all of a sudden your flow is redirected back to the southwest there. Things are going to happen, right? And especially if you're running at 13 cubic meters per second, that's going to be a lot of material building up very quickly, and that can have one heck of a push. Look at what Kim, yes, according to the article, they are building dam in 2 places. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. They're going to do it down on the bottom there. That's a very logical place right there, because that's a very, very narrow point. So if they actually build it just before the point, they could actually put a nice cork in there for a little while. 13 cubic meters per second is what I did say. The dam at the 4-meter height today, they are prepared to go to 8 meters. Well, they better get shoveling. I think they need another bulldozer and a much, much bigger backhoe. So I don't know what we're going to do with that contest of trying to figure out when it's going to get to the water. That could take some... Ragnar is Bob's daddy? No. Bob was there beforehand. It was Bob with Bob Jr. and then all the other fellas came along. But I'm going to work on doing a sequential story on that too. So we'll see if I can get enough time to put something together. Kim Lambert says, I know at Maria, okay. The good news is there is like 4 falls the other way, but who knows if it will ever get there then. Well, and you know the question too is what's going to happen over here, right? Up in the that area, because if it pours out here, they're not going to care for a while. But if it does come down here and they do block this after this gets pushed through, this upper dam and lower dam. So if the upper dam gets pushed through, then you probably have a month or 2, and that lower Nat Valley will be somewhat full as well. So anyway, I'm going to put it back to the Volcano, and I'm going to take another break here for a few minutes, guys. I really do need something to drink, and I need to stand up for a couple of minutes. I will be back, so don't go away. If you haven't hit the like button yet, by all means do that. If you want to see more content similar to this in the future, streaming again tomorrow and the next day and the next day, basically every day as long as we can. Not always on time, like today was right out to lunch, 2.5 hours late getting the stream started. But anyway, if you do want to see more of the content, by all means do subscribe. And I am your host, DrFox2000. I'm an amateur geologist as well as a prospector, and I do enjoy volcanoes typically when they're cold. Mind you, they're really cool to look at when they're hot like this. So, and by the way, I am enjoying the top right view, and I see the lava flow coming around Bob on the side that's a little closer to us, or to the southwest side of Bob. And that, to me, if we go back to that map for a second, if that was the place here. Let me clear that off. Oh, come on. Wakey. Oh. Clear that. Okay, so when we're looking at that, and I'm going to try to use a different color here because that's hard to see Maybe we'll just use good old black. Okay. So that flow is coming somewhere out there and going like that. So if it is indeed feeding here, it could go down here. Okay. And we could have a little bit of a fall there. So if that's happening, that'll be a fairly slow trickle, though, in comparison to what we were expecting here and down the hill, right? Anyway, I'm going to put you back to the volcano, and I am going to take my break. I am DrFox2000, and I will be back in, what is it, 5 minutes or so? Thereabouts. Don't go away. Okay, I'm back, guys, and oh, I got my volume on here. I hear myself. All right, I turned that off so we don't get any reverb or weird sounds. And thanks all for sticking around yet. Lots of fun. And anyway, I was going to show the video again of them dealing with the dam making. If I got the right spot. Well, maybe I don't. Let's see, what have I got here? No, that was the wrong one. I'll find it. It's here somewhere. And it may be this thing. No, not that either. All right. I'll see if I can dig that back up for you guys. Where the heck did I put it? And of course my computer's being really weird. Anyway, that was a very interesting level of the heights in there, and we'll show that again maybe tomorrow and go through that. Let's see, did I miss anything? Yeah. We'll have to look at that right away. Oh. But the nice part is that link is in the stream, so if even if you're watching this afterwards, I do have the chat enabled so you can see the replay of the chat. And by the way, if you're coming in late after the stream is over and you happen to see chat replay up on the top, just be aware that it is the replay of the actual stream, not the stream. Okay, so always look at the top, make sure that it doesn't say chat replay. Now everybody here right now obviously is doing their thing, but there may be some people later, and I do know there's a lot of people who watch the stream afterwards, and very very nice to see that they're doing that, and it really does help out with the ratings as well. So 101 in North Phoenix, holy macaroni, that's hot. Mysterious K, welcome. I didn't see you sneaking in there. It doesn't let you chat in, I don't think. No, it doesn't let you chat, and people do get confused. You can leave comments underneath the stream, but you can't chat in it. So that's why I say always look at the top and make sure that you see, if it says chat replay, you know you're watching a stream that's already been aired. Okay, so hopefully that's all cool for you. What? Brooke? Robinson, sadly, that was fake scene. He was, what? Skateboarding in somewhere in the East Fjords, far from volcanic or active volcanoes. Okay, somebody's doing some funny stuff there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I've been lurking and for the past 10 minutes started chatting. Well, you're welcome to chat by all means, Mysterious K. We don't mind. We're a friendly bunch. We don't bite people. We do try to stay interactive with the audience. So your input is very welcome here, put it that way. So it's all cool. We're talking about the Ben Stiller movie Cha? Ja. Oh, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Okay, but all right, very good, Freeman. Um, Brooke was talking about the movie Doc. Freeman was responding. Okay, cool, cool. All right, I have a question for Doc. This volcano is silica. Okay, it is between 80 to 82% silica, and the iron content was somewhere between 12 and 15%, and then the remainder is all the other goodies. But what's been noticed in the past here is that there was, I think there was some potassium, and there was something something else that was found that wasn't usual or common, and the materials may have been picked up when all this vent carving was happening, further down where some ocean floor crust may have been molten into the mix. So it threw some funny chemicals in there, funny elements, ones that aren't typically in there. Okay, much of the secret life of Walter Mitty was filmed in Iceland. Walter Mitty had a secret life? Okay. I don't know if Iceland would have been the best choice, but cool. Yeah, unusual, like pink, green, white, and blue lava. Pink? Can you believe it? Yeah, we can believe it. Actually, this is looking pretty good right now. The backside there is, I don't know if it's grown any. When you look at the bottom left screen there, of course, and you see Theater Hill in the foreground, that volcano is definitely just as tall as Theater Hill, so if not a little bit more. Pretty cool. Okay. Jeffrey, they should stop. They should have stopped. They should have filmed Mador scenes and Rut, Iceland. Okay. ROTK, whatever that is. All right. My reading abilities are starting to go, and it's because the meds have kicked in, so I'm having a hard time reading through things, guys. From Monday, I'm not going to be able to follow the stream working, but I will watch them afterwards in every day. Okay, maybe join you on weekends and maybe write some comments underneath. Well, you're very welcome to do that, Maria, and would really appreciate it too if you do that. Return of the King. ROTK, Return of the King. Thank you, Nigel. And yeah, Maria, if you watch the videos there, maybe we'll sneak some things in there for you. And then you can say, yeah, I heard it at about an hour and a half in or something. We'll see. But not to worry, and we do understand work does come first in most cases. And I wanted to say good evening to both Mona Lisa and Punky. Welcome to both of you. Glad you're here. Okay. Oh, and I got a really sore back, and I took some muscle relaxants and some painkillers, and I'm not feeling so much pain anymore, but I'm getting a little groggy, which is okay. Yeah, that was cool. Someone was telling me the pink lava is hematite. Hematite? All the colors were down by Nathaji Valley, end of the valley. Okay, cool. Of course, the most famous recent scene from Iceland were the Game of Thrones. Cool. I didn't know they made that there, I guess. Yeah, it's okay, Mona Lisa. I will be okay. Just too much driving today, and too much trying to crawl in ceilings fixing things because people didn't do things right to begin with. So that's always a tough time. And you know, it's funny to see, but it's 3:20 a.m. in Iceland, and the sky's starting to lighten up, guys. It's almost daytime there. You bathed in the same pool as Jon Snow, and that's her name. Okay. Cool. Cool pool. Right on. Closest Guten Tag could get is about 1,200 meters away. Is that how far Theater Hill is? About 1,200 meters. That's yeah, that's pretty good distance though. But you know, I was watching they were getting pelted with tephra the other day, and you know, watching those poor people all getting nailed, and some of them trying to put their shirts out and stuff like that. I guess it was hot stuff coming down there. Yeah, much closer, 400 meters. You know, if he was down there at the bottom where he was filming, I was going to say that had to be fairly close, because you know, I mean, he was down in the front area. You'd have to go see the video just to verify it, but he was pretty darn close. And I think he was saying something about he didn't have to zoom in very much or something, from what I recall. But yeah, this is pretty awesome right now. It's erupting again, so good to see. And yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours now, guys, so we're going to keep going, let it run for a little bit longer. And I seen my bunny down there earlier when I just got home, and of course I said hi to my bunny, and I look and there's lots of food and water, so I can leave that till tomorrow. And she seen me, and I think she got mad at me and she took off. It's usually when they kick their back feet up at you as they're leaving. It tells you, like, go away, you're bugging me, or I'm not happy with you. So anyway, bunny care will be done tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. We'll see. Depends on if it rains or not. Guten Tag must be racking up with all the ads that play in his many videos. Well, Judy Jones, you know, like as many as you think. it does help when you let the ads play for some of them, but most of those ads, if we're all the same, most of us, we skip the ads, right? So at least on mine, they're skippable. And I'll be very honest with you guys. If I have a stream that runs about 5,000 views, I'm lucky if I get $5, okay, for that. So it really isn't making any big bucks here. So a lot of people think, oh, you're streaming on YouTube, you're gonna get rich and blah blah blah. Yeah, if you have 1 million people in the channel watching your stream, yeah, you're gonna make some money. But if if you have 100 or 200, it's really not that advantageous. It gives you a little bit, but Sai couldn't sleep, so I'm here. Thomas P, welcome back. And yeah, 2:30, or what is it, 3:30 in the morning there, or 3:25. How come you're up so early? That's way too early to be up. Yep, need millions of hits. There, that's exactly it, Gary. And some people are doing it, but not here just yet. It's 5:26 a.m. And you're in Sweden, Maria, is that right? Or did I get that right? Okay, sun is coming up, too bright already. Yes, I was just mentioning that, Thomas. I was saying that, hey, it's starting to look light out there, and that's pretty crazy. And it looks like there's some snow on the hills. If you're looking on the bottom left shot there, you can see some snow up on the higher areas. So you guys must have got some snow as well. How long is it dark in August? Kim Kennedy, welcome. And good night. Good night, Maria. If you're still here and haven't left, but take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Yes, I am in Sweden. Okay, that's good. The sun has been up for a couple hours already. All right, Maria, you take care, and close the blinds and close your eyes, and you won't notice the sun. Take care, and we'll see you hopefully on our next stream, which is really only, 15 hours away? Something like that, 14 and a half hours. And we'll see how that goes. This past winter was pretty light. Still some snow, of course. Yeah, it was fairly light for us too here. Not as bad as the last couple years before. We had a lot of snow. Last year, or this past winter, I think we only got 53 centimeters in total height. No, 83 centimeters. I'll have to look at the records, but I know for last year we ended up with over 2 meters for total for us here, and over the course of the winter, that is 6 feet, 2 meters, so that's a lot of snow. What time tomorrow? Will be 12 noon. Iceland time, 1800, 6 p.m. Iceland time tomorrow. So 1800 Iceland time will be on tomorrow for sure. And that will start at the right time, okay? Not like tonight. So we're gonna try that, and that is 1800 is 12 noon here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and we're on Mountain Daylight Time, and it's 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So that'll give you a good idea, and we'll run for about 4 hours tomorrow. So makes it all good. Let's see what else. Alaska's also a land of the midnight sun. Yep, sure is. Actually, even here in Edmonton, during the total summer or our longest days, we have some days there that the darkness, you only get about a true 1 hour chunk of darkness, and the rest is twilight, between sunrise and sunset, much like Iceland, only I think Iceland is up a few more degrees, and they do get a little bit more sun. So let's see. Okay, so it's much easier for me to count. Yay, it's only 2000 here. Woohoo. Okay. All right, Maria, you take care. Have a good night. Even when I say pretty light, we have periods of severe snow, but they were short. Yeah, it's like anything. It comes down for a while and then lightens up again, and it's just when it keeps doing that for days and days and days, Freeman, that's when it becomes trouble. Has been 0 to 7 degrees, 1 to 7 Celsius, so that's not too bad. I mean, it could be worse. Could be -10 to -17. Yeah, Mysterious Kate, you're right about the it being dark. That's the one thing that I find is gloomy. Um, in May it should be a bit more sunny, I think. John, okay, good night, John. You take care, and hope we can see you in on either tomorrow or Sunday stream. And those will be during the daytime, so a lot of you guys will be able to pop in and not have to be so sleepy. Like me, I feel like just having a nap right now, but I'm going to stay up for a little while yet. But I am going to take another little break, though. So stick around, guys, and we'll definitely run this for a little while yet. Oh, you're poop too? Okay, night, Kim. And you take care of yourself. Thanks for coming. And thanks for the emails. I'll see what I can do to work on getting everything together. I wish I would have had some more time, but got a email box with a lot of stuff in it and didn't get to any of it. So anyway, I am going to take a little bit of a break, guys, and I will be back in about 5-6 minutes. And I am your host, DrFox2000. If you're new to the chat and you haven't hit that like button yet and you like what you're seeing, by all means do hit the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more of this content, you can always hit the subscribe button. Just bop that little fox in the nose there, and that'll open it up, and you just click it, and away you go. So anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Do need to take my break, and don't go away. I'll be back. Okay, guys and girls, I'm back here for a few minutes, and I was just going to let that other video play again here from earlier today, where you could see the dozers blocking the path, if you will, the backhoe and the bulldozer that moved a bunch of earth. And hopefully that'll pop up on the screen real quick. We hope. Come on. Why is that not getting live here? Again, it's telling me to wait. What is going on? There we go. All right, so you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner, of course, that was the area that was supposed to go into Nathaji Valley, and that's where they blocked it off. So in my opinion, that is a temporary block, but you know, given enough push and force, I'm sure it's going to go off and get pushed over. But you never know, you know, they could build it nice and thick and wide, and I think it needs to be a lot thicker because of the volume of lava pushing against it will be pretty tremendous if they're really trying to stop it. So, but it is going to do them some good and slow it down a little bit. Anyway, those people who are just actually joining us real late, we can do that. So you close the chat? What? Nobody closed the chat. Chat was fine. Chat was going. I took a break, if that's what you were asking, Vernon. I do have to do that once in a while. I'm a hurting human. Anyway, as you can see, the little Tonka toys are driving around down there and doing their thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm thinking they might want to do some more of that today if they're really going to try. But I'm curious if they're going to do it down on the bottom of the valley as well. And I'm just trying to find a closer map here. But anyway, once this finishes here, I'll show you where the bottom of that valley is, and on the map, and the potential places that the lava could get to the sea, or the ocean as we are actually referring to. So anyway, they pulled out a little bit there and they're adjusting it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it the other diagram live here so you can see what I'm talking about. The bottom of the valley, so you just note the spot that they're at there now, and when we look at it, I will get it so I can draw on there. So right now the area that they're blocking, of course, is right here. Okay, it's this little tip. That's what they did. They came across right in there. So what they're trying to do is stop that flow from going down the hill, and trying to save the bottom area here. And that's kind of what they're protecting, the highway and so on. So okay, if you want to post another link, Freeman, go ahead and post it now if you like. I put you back as a mod for now. Go ahead and drop the link if you like. Anyway, back to the diagram here. So the dam is there, and we're guessing that they're going to put another dam in here somewhere. So Not going to be 100% sure on that, but that would be a good plan if they're trying to save that front area. I think the top dam here should be a lot bigger if they're wanting to force it to go out in that direction. Now, this may all be for naught. This thing could shut down tomorrow, you know. We really, really don't know. So possibilities are really endless. There you go, Freeman. You got it. Reporters trying to say Iceland volcano. Oh. Freeman, I bet you they bunged it up even more than I did. Okay. Oh, man. That would actually that's probably more of a comedy is what that is going to be. Oh, I'm going to open that another tab and oh, something went wrong. It said something went wrong. That link's no good. I'm going to try that again. See if it'll open. No, I keep saying something went wrong when I try to load that. Freeman, maybe just try, I don't know if anybody else can open that link. The link works for you? I wonder if it's blocked in other countries or something, because it's not working for me. So they could have it on just local. Okay. You can't see it either, Snowman? Okay, no worries. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. No, it's still the same thing, Freeman. Sorry. That's kind of weird. But, yeah, I don't know. Is anybody else able to open it? That's in North America. I think most of our people in Europe are heading for sleeping then. Then Google Iceland volcano. Say what? Yeah. Opens fine for. Yeah, Thomas, you're you're in Iceland, aren't you? Oh. It worked for you. Where are you, Judy? You in North America? Because it didn't work for me here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So by CBS. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, we'll take that off of there so I don't forget for later. Okay. Freeman, I took that back off, but if you ever want to run a link, just let me know, guys, and you know, if it's something cool and relevant and whatever, I don't mind just allowing you to do that, and then I just don't want to turn around and create a whole pile of new moderators, right? If you know what I mean. So, silly Americans getting it wrong. There you go, Nigel. Yeah, it's lots of fun, and Fry, yeah, okay, and that's hysterical, yeah. Okay, cool. We'll fill up first before it spills toward the ocean. Looking at the lines, 4 months of flow without interruption to the Roder International fiber lines to Grandavik. Yeah, that's probably about what it's going to take, Wizzo. 4 months, 3, 4 months, depending on. Yes, yeah, I need to. I need to. I need to watch it. We'll do that later. But anyway, I was gonna say, Wizzo. Yeah, the if they're diverting it around and allowing Meridalier to fill first, and if that's what they're hoping for, that could do a fairly a long time because it's 44.7 million cubic meter capacity of that Meridalier Valley. So it's going to be a while. Uh, they're just buying time, yeah. Yeah, that's more or less what it is. But, maybe what they're hoping for is that this thing will slow down and stop and, their efforts will be met. And once this slows down, stops, and cools off a bit, then it's going to take even longer. And it's that bottom layer of lava. Once it can't seep through anymore, through the hot stuff, it's gonna be interesting. So we'll see how things happen. Yeah, fiber optic cables wouldn't be the best if they're underground in the heat. I think they melt. Glass melts. Time ain't on our side. No, it ain't. um, yeah, we're gonna have to rethink that contest to see, because if we were thinking about when is it gonna reach the ocean, it's gonna be very interesting now that things have changed so much, right? Fun thing about volcanoes is it could end tomorrow or output could increase. That's absolutely right, Thomas. It could just kick the bucket and not ever erupt again, or it could just keep doing what it's doing right now, or it could turn into a monster. All of a sudden, we get a flow that is 4 or 5 times as much as what's coming out of there. If it's 13, all of a sudden it can go up to 30 or 40 cubic meters per second. And with that kind of flow rate, then that little dam would just get pushed right down. Apparently, the best insulator is the crust, as the interior flow seems to stay red hot. Well, of course, it is flowing and it is recycling. And if you come to tomorrow's stream, Vernon, we'll show you how our crust, or what's referred to as the lithosphere, actually submerges into the asthenosphere and is basically recycled, similar to the flow patterns on Earth, except for this is the magma patterns below the lithosphere. So very similar in structure of the way the air circulates around the planet, as opposed to the lava. Although it does have some very prominent points, like the ridges and stuff like that, where it allows it to escape. And of course, the subduction zones are where your melting is taking place, and you have many of those here in North America. The West Coast, as an example, we have the Juan de Fuca plate in the Cascadia region going in underneath, being pushed by the Pacific plate, and slowly submerging underneath North America. as North America, the continent, heads northwest in its movement, and the Pacific plate heads southeast, and that's where the scraping action is there. But the major subduction area out there, of course, is where the Wanda Fuca plate is being pushed in underneath the North American plate. Now, there's other areas that do that, where you have in the Pacific, of course, the Hawaiian Islands. If you look at the direction they're heading, they are actually going northwest, which is they're on a different part of the Pacific plate, and they are actually going up and in underneath whatchamacallit. Do I follow Nick Zentner's channel? No, I'm sorry, I don't. Actually, his name sounds familiar, though. I probably went through a few of his videos. Anyway, so if you get the Hawaiian Islands, eventually, you know, they keep moving off of that hot spot, and they're traveling northwest. So it's going to be pretty cool to see how everything happens up there. The subduction being the area being basically the Alaskan Panhandle that kind of hangs out there. That's the area, and that's actually getting pushed up, and that's why they have so many volcanic or actually earthquakes up there and volcanic eruptions. So a lot of that is kind of being squeezed in and pushed out. So ages ago, there was a giant supercontinent called Gondwanland, or something like that. How come they can't figure out what that was before that? Before that, well, part of the problem is most of everything that we see on this planet is recycled. So, you know, prior to Pangea, there was supposed to be three other supercontinents before that when these things happen, but it goes through cycles, and you know, a couple billion years, a lot of plate movement can happen, right? So we don't know exactly what happened way back when. Is a geology teacher in Washington State and streams his lessons on YouTube every week. Yep, then I probably did see his Wizzo, because I did watch a bunch. Pretty cool. Mary, what's Mary asking? Why are some names blue with a wrench? Yeah, those are moderators. So if we have bad people in the chat, the moderators have the ability to time out the bad people, or in worst case scenarios, if they have to, they can ban them from the channel. We try not to ban people, but sometimes you just have to, right? Depending on what they are. You know, like I'm fairly lenient, and what I mentioned before, you know, when one of the fellas there, he put too many pizzas in the chat or whatever. Yes, I deleted his message, and I kindly asked them not to do that type of thing. So, you know, and when they comply, and we're all good, and I don't mind a few emojis here and there and stuff. Everything is really, really good. Oh, thanks, Freeman. How not to say the Icelandic volcano tongue twister. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to, okay, let me go have a look at that, and I'm gonna have to see what this actually is, because I'm curious how not to say that. I mean, I haven't even tried to say it, so it's one of those things. Oh, somebody's burning some rubber outside there somewhere. I hear the tires squealing from way over. Okay, let's see what we can find. Okay. All right, so this is going to be audio only, unfortunately, guys, because I don't want to get nailed here. We'll play it. I'll play it. We'll see what happens.
How it's affecting businesses and how people are coping. Stay with CNN for on-the-ground updates around the world, on TV and online. Coverage continues. CNN.
All right, well, Iceland, volcano, ash cloud, simple words, easy to pronounce in English. But what about this one? There it is. Oh, that's the name of the volcano itself. Not quite as easy. Eugenia Most looks at how journalists covering the story are coping with the Icelandic tongue twister.
While it spewed ashes, newscasters spewed a molten lava of syllables.
Eja, flya, jaker, val.
Aya flya yurkabal. It's Aya fiapla yurkel.
Eja, volle.
That's it.
It's a name so unpronounceable, we can't even tell when someone says it right.
And I'm not going to get this name right, but it's E.F. Yar Cool.
Most of us are so terrified of its 16 letters, we avoid any mention of the name.
The volcano.
That volcano whose name nobody can pronounce.
Saturday Night Live caught on to the way the press is suffering from volcanic naming avoidance syndrome.
By huge clouds of ash shot into the air by Iceland's, I hope I'm saying this right, volcano.
The real network is calling out Icelandic
Pronunciation is Eja fjalla jökull.
Now I get it.
The glacier is called Eyjafjallajökull. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Nearly. Nearly. How do I put?
Oh, geez, it looks like we have lost Al.
See, that's what happens when you try and pronounce the name of that volcano. You might have said something dirty.
Even showing folks the name doesn't necessarily help.
Joe? Q? No. All together now. Oh my God.
Time to go up to Iceland to get schooled by the natives.
Eja means island, fjalla means mountain, and jökull means glacier.
An easy name to say. Eyjafjallajökull.
Yeah, well, what English words trip them up?
Pneumonia, or how do you spell it? Pneumonia?
It's the same as tired, being weary or something. I cannot say it. I've been practicing for 60 years.
Then we had 60 years to learn this.
It's pronounced similar to, yo, I forgot the La Yogurt.
Like the La Yogurt part.
The La Yogurt's kind of close.
The U.S. military has figured out a way around pronouncing it.
Operation E15. E for the first letter of the volcano, 15 for the 15 letters following that.
And so has this lady.
So we're just going to call it ball.
If you can't say it, make like this opera singer and sing it. Ginny Mo, CNN. What? New York.
Okay. I don't know how well you guys heard that, but that is crazy. That is crazy. Yes, I've heard Arthur Brown's Fire many times, Brown Warrior. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's kind of crazy. Wow, because of the copyright in the U.S., if it gets a DMC claim on his video at the Yeah, that's we're just commenting on the audio, so we didn't show the video. So if hopefully that won't be a claim on it, and we'll try not to mess with it too much. But yeah, that's pretty pretty awesome, and yeah, it's not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that either. I'm going to have to practice, though. I really am. I'm going to have to watch some of you guys who actually say it. And that's one of the reasons I was trying to watch Gutentag's channel, because sometimes he does say it and he actually points the camera at himself while he's doing that. And then he says it so darn quick you can't understand it. Anyway, I see Eddie Willers has popped in. First time I clicked here. Who is Dr. Fox? Well, I am Dr. Fox. DrFox2000, you call me Doc for short. I'm an amateur prospector as well, or sorry, an amateur geologist as well as a prospector. And I do typically play with volcanoes once they've died and they cool down, and I go for the gold, if you know what I'm saying. So it is kind of that, and I am in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 4,000 miles away from our wonderful volcano, and I do enjoy streaming, so we try to do what we can with the ruv.is and the mbl.is public feeds that we're rebroadcasting. So it's all pretty cool, and glad you've joined us. And if you volcanologist, amateur volcanologist, you know, I like the idea, I like the processes, and love looking at the lava flow, but as far as, you know, getting into the nitty-gritties, I mean, we can get a little bit more descriptive as to what goes on in it. And tomorrow in the longer stream, we will get into the processes of how the mechanics of volcanism will work, or does work. So especially with what we're seeing here with the geyser style eruptions that we're getting and stuff like that. The video was by a channel with 100 subs and no label connected with it. Why are you so scared? Well, I've had one of my videos, because I played just a tiny clip of somebody else's. They jumped up and down, so it didn't take long, Freeman. So, and when they do that, then they turn around and they put a strike against you for the monetization. So we got to be careful with what we put on there. So usually what I like to try to do is get consent from the owner beforehand, right? So it's all right. Bob and Doug McKenzie, eh? Take off, eh? Where's your toque, eh, Jeffrey? Jeffrey, where's your toque, eh? And get your beers, eh? Molson Canadian, eh? All right. Sorry about the typo. Oh, no worry, Freeman. We can read typo. You changed your picture. Did Roger change his picture? Looks like he's out on a beach or something. Oh. Anyway, guys, we're coming up to the 3-hour mark of the stream here. So as you can hear, I'm having a little bit of tough time talking. So just to let you know, for those who don't know, I don't normally sound like this. It sounds smoother and goes faster. I am on some heavy medications for my back, and I'm trying to relax my throat as well, and the muscle relaxants are doing a wonderful job. So cool job with a backache. Yeah, good job with a backache. Yeah, I tried, man. I try. It's one of those things. Doug and Bob, yeah. Drink some water or something. Let's dry you out. That's why yeah, it's pasty. Yeah, I'm gonna take a few minutes here, guys, and I will be back. So don't go away. Okay, guys, I turned the microphone back on here just for a little while longer, and for all those who are popping in and don't know, I am DrFox2000, your host, and we are kind of watching the tail end of our Icelandic volcano eruption, day 56. We're actually in Iceland time. We're almost, I think we're in day 57 by far already. But things are progressing, and we're keeping an eye on the volcano, and hopefully we can see some more good stuff happening. And I don't know if the builders are back yet, doing their thing at the other site. I'm gonna see if we can get a better shot of that. Down on the bottom left, I thought I had a better view of that particular thing. But anyway, Judy Jones, you have a very good night, and take care. Hopefully we'll see you on tomorrow's stream. And yeah, no, I got it cropped a little bit too close here. I'll have to see if I can fix that for tomorrow's stream, and should be all right. Henrietta, welcome. We're getting close to shutting down the stream for tonight, but you're catching the very back end of it. And I see it as 4:15 a.m. in Iceland. So that means it's 10:15 here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So we're there. And yes, Roger, I'm okay. I just got a very sore back. Been driving about 6 hours today, and had to pretzel myself into a ceiling for a while. So things aren't too comfy right now, but well, the muscle relaxers and painkillers are making it bearable. I'll be all right. And like I said before, the floor is only about 3 feet down there, so it's not a long fall if I do. I'll be all right. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of look at the close-up views again here, just the split shot, and over on the left shot, you guys can see the this. Is it Doctor talking live now? Yes, I'm talking live. Definitely live. Anyway, we're watching the spillage come out of that, going into the right, or heading to the right side there, and that's kind of stuff that I think is going to flow down the southwest side, and possibly get out there somewhere, and that's probably developing its own. You're glad to hear that. Well, I'm happy that you're glad to hear that, Roger. So you can actually hear my voice, and this may be the first time you're actually hearing my voice, so now you know what I sound like. All right. Usually I sound a little bit better, and I even look better sometimes, but I try. EC, you take care, have a good night, and thanks for coming, and thank you for sticking around. Appreciate it, okay? Let's see. Anyway, as I was saying about the outflow from the right side of the left screen there, that is basically developing into some tubes and going down in underneath. We had that view from above before, where you could see a very, very large hole, and I'm going to try to throw that one back in for tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do. But it is getting to the 3-hour mark for me now on the stream, and it is getting lighter in Iceland, and it is, I think, just about time for us to end the stream for tonight, and then we'll pick it up again in about just about 14 hours, I guess, or a little less, at 12 noon Mountain Daylight Time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 6 p.m. or 1800 Iceland time, guys. So that's all right. Talk baby language, please. Okay, Roger. Roger, do you understand German? Kannst du Deutsch sprechen, Roger? Appreciate the work, Doc. Thank you all for joining. And yes, thank you all for being here. All right. So, yeah, and so tomorrow's stream will be about 4 hours long, and we should be good with that. And like I said, because we have the extra time available, I will throw a lot of the other goodies back in there again to kind of let people know and understand how the volcanoes and how the planet works and the way the big ball spins and all that stuff. We'll get into that. It's all good. So, thanks, Dr. Fox, for inviting into our pooter. Parlor. There you go. Okay. Good night, everyone. And it's time for me to shut this thing down. So, let's see. I'll put my good night stream thingy on here, or good night, whatever. Which is, it looks so odd because it's almost daylight there, and in Iceland. Really weird. But anyway, thank you for viewing, and we will see all of you in the next stream at, what is it, 1800 Iceland time. Take care, and have a very good night. Bye, everyone. And good morning to those who are just getting up, like Roger. Roger's just getting up. Good morning, Roger. Okay, bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.